Hello there, guys, girls, gamers, everyone, it's me, GenuineParts. Oh god, let's not do that. No wonder I can play decently. On the other hand, Kashiwara actually plays a few phrases that sound like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but she messes up right after that. But she's the most hopeful one among us. So yeah, we are back in Kira. Please guys, stop that. Stop it. Stop it. Well, at least we know what that means. If I look a bit discombobulated, I'm terribly sorry. My week isn't going... Oh my god, let's go. Just get on. Kirari sings with all the noise behind her, but Kirari, you don't sing well. But I'm impressed that she sings in front of people without any hesitation. She's loud too. Her spirit and her voice are suitable for a vocalist, I think. And then there's Genie. In her case, there's no instrument for her to play to begin with. She's hitting the mega sign. It seems like crazy though. I think you're supposed to move your right and left hand separately when you play the drums. But of course that's not what she's doing. I don't even know if Twinkle Twinkle Little Star requires such techniques. But it's fun. Yeah, it's not fun to listen to, but I imagine it's fun to play. Every time I pluck, the loud plucking comes out from the speaker and echoes against the walls. I guess the volume needs to be adjusted because it's extremely loud. Incidentally, Kashiwara's guitar sounds horrible too. It makes an awful noise sometimes and it almost deafens all of us. We sounded like a jet engine and a bullet train combined together. Our noise even shakes the air around us. I don't know how to put it. It's strange. Wild. Is this what rockstars are about? Maybe music is a wonderful thing. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Thank you, my goodness. We're having fun, but naturally one of the teachers shows up and scolds us. So yeah, if I look a bit discombobulated, my week isn't holding up so well. It's not terrible. I just made a few pure choices regarding my sleep schedule. And I meant to record so much stuff, but I just couldn't fight being tired. And yeah, my sleep schedule isn't helping. And I ordered some stuff. And so the second literature club band was established. I ordered some stuff online for Halloween and stuff. And that stuff shows up all over town. I'm not even kidding. It's coming by different postal services, and each postal service seems to just deliver the stuff wherever. And so I kinda, when I get home, I take all the notices I get, and then I literally take a walk around the whole town, getting to each place where my stuff has dropped off. By the way, the teacher saw Kashiwara's makeup and became speechless. Yeah, I think he was simply scared. Yeah. We start to practice seriously the following day. Once we start, we get serious. It's nothing like yesterday. We start with the basic techniques. It's rather a repetitive practice, but nobody complained. Since the new semester just started, we are busy, but we practice every day after school. We use the gym whenever we can. Beginners like us need to practice individually more than anything. So even at home, we are with our instruments. I take my Fender bass to work too. And during my break, I practice secretly. I don't think that's a good idea. Kirari is humming all the time too, but come to think of it, that's what she used to do even before she started the band. When she walks in hallways on her way home, she's always singing. and also dancing. She often sings TV commercial songs, and her favorite nowadays is the Mushroom Song. Well, let's put Kirari aside. Anyway, since we started the band, my daily habits have changed. Now I listen to a lot of CDs that I wasn't interested in before. Sometimes I borrow from Murakami, and sometimes I buy them myself. I listen to punk rock a lot, but I listen to other types of music as well. The Ramones, the Stranglers, the Beatles, and some new ones too. I listen to some Japanese bands too. Some I like, some I don't. I borrow my dad's MP3 player, which he never uses anyway, and listen to music everywhere. Whenever I have nothing to do, I listen to music. Also, I watch music programs on TV now. I used to change the channels every time music programs came on. Even when I go to bookstores, I go to the music section. So now I know a little about the music industry. Music has definitely become a part of my life in many ways. Maybe I'm being a little too competitive when I hear other members say things like or when I hear them talk about their improvements, I become serious as well. The more I get used to it, the more I can hear it as a song. Since I just started, I make progress quickly and I can feel I'm getting better. That's fun! It's fun to get better. So isn't it a pain to practice? So it isn't a pain to practice. I got their intonation wrong completely. Seeing me getting into the bass so much, people around me make fun of me. But, oh well, what can I do? However, they all think I'm doing this to be popular, but I want to make it clear that that's not the case. I am not doing this to be popular. I'm only doing this because the girls in the second literature club backed me. But it is true that after I learned more about music, I have more common subjects to talk about with the girls in class. I guess girls like music more than I thought. So, if there's someone who wants to be popular, I would suggest that learning about popular music sure is one of the effective ways. But I need to add one thing though. I have more common subjects to talk about, but I'm not popular. I guess there must be something else to being popular. I have no idea what it is though. I don't either. I don't know what it is to be popular. Well, I got my nearly 150 subscribers, which is, again, I shouldn't be rambling probably about this. There will be a video once we reach 150 subscribers. But, you know, in my little corner of the internet, 150 people is huge. It's really huge. And I thank every one of them. You are awesome in my book. Thank you so much for being there. Anyway, half a month passes before we know it. The cherry blossom season ends, and a season of warm sunlight is here. It feels great to practice on the rooftop, under the blue sky. Today, Murakami and the second graders aren't there. It's just the four of us practicing. We can't really play loud, but we don't attract the gallery of spectators. Plus, it's in the open air, under the warm sun, so I actually like practicing here far better than in the gym. We're playing White Riot by The Crash. We chose this oldie number because we are an old literature club and also because it has a simple melody line. When we play such an oldie, students who walk by don't even know what the song, or they say it's not cool, but the reaction of the older generation is interesting. Once in a while, they point it out.
Oh, これクラッシュ?
They talk to us. Even some unexpected people who do that. I was actually a little surprised that we have people like that at this school. What if I'm not talking good today? I guess only punk fans live in seclusion in this society. The other day, one of the pastors went on and on about the wonderful New York punk.
パンクの歌詞ってすごい歌詞ばっかりだね。なんかドキドキしちゃう。
We finished playing. We really didn't do that great, but we forced ourselves to go on until the end. Yeah, I guess. I answered blankly. I'm preoccupied with the question of how I can improve. The spots I messed up in the practice. Wow. Kirari talks to me.
すごく過激。Why lie? I wanna lie.
She's moving her hands while singing. Jazz hands. So, you understand the English lyrics?
なんとか。
I see. I'm horrible with English, so I never even thought of trying to understand. Oh, we share so much things. Not understanding how to be popular, not understanding English all that well.
でもこれあんまり難しい英語じゃないよ。歌詞分かった方がきっと楽しいよ。教えてあげよっか。
If you know what I mean. Sure, I'd appreciate it, but are you sure you really know what it means? Wow. Come on, why is everybody always so insulting? Like in every visual novel, just casting aside that they might even know what they're talking about.
あんた何失礼なこと言ってんのよ。
Hey, thank you! Thank you! Finally, someone with some situational awareness. I'm glad you are in every visual novel, too. Chini yells at me from behind.
キラリは本当はすごく賢いんだから。テニスバカだったあんたと比べるような成績じゃないのよ。
You tell him, girl. You tell him. Really? I'm surprised.
そうよ。この学校にだって小学生で入学してるんだから。
Wow, that's impressive. When I looked into it, when I was gathering information about the school, I remember there were many strict terms to get a scholarship at this school. I didn't really look into it too deeply, but being one of the top in the area was one of the conditions.
でもそれはたまたまテストが良かっただけだから、本当は大したことないんだよ。
Wow, some words in English I just can't say. No, that is impressive. I never knew. You did learn quickly at work too. A wise man keeps some of his talents in reserve, huh? I look at Kirari with admiration.
そんなことないよ。
Yeah! Holy shit! I know the the little blushing on the cheeks, but she just went fully red like a bomb. Kirari turns beet red. Yeah, literally. She runs and hides. She sure doesn't look like such a superior student when I look at her behavior. I still think she's a strange one.
キラリは本当真面目だからね。バンドだって練習のセッティングとかいつも率先してやってるし。この間音楽室で一人で歌の練習してたでしょ。バイトも家事もやってて、その上バンドもそこまでして頭が下がるわよ。
Yeah, that is a respectable trait. Like, she has much more on her plate than we all do.
そんなことないよ。全部ちえちゃんの幻覚。
Kirari's scream comes from somewhere. She is truly a strange one.
でも確かに刺激の強い音楽ですね。
With her face, she could be more on the cover of a fashion magazine, but a guitar in her hand doesn't fit.
でも本来は専用のスタジオで練習したりするものなんですよね。そういう場所を借りて思いっきり音が出せたらいいですね。
そうね。私も行きたいな。スタジオなら本当のドラムが叩けるし。
By the way, Chini is using big thumps as her drums. But you can't make fun of the top set. Compared to the original top set, this one is slightly improved. Murakami, Chini and I went to the music store and researched the drum sets and made many improvements. So now the height, the size and other things are getting too close to an actual drum set. The hi-hat pedal, made with layered iron plates, is very similar to a real one. With such an improved drum set, she went from being a hippie selling magazines in front of a station to a weirdo sitting in front of some unknown odd items with the flea market. Our goal is to make her a person who is surrounded by some strange stuff that looks like drums. Of course, eventually we have to find a real drum set. What are we going to do? We haven't decided yet. Well, then let's rent a studio. But I wonder what's it like. There's nobody who could answer that question. We've all heard about it and have imagined it, but none of us have actually gone to one. Including me. We just found out recently that there are such things as practice studios. I always thought you record TV shows, air radio shows, or record CDs in studios. According to the little information we have, practice studios are soundproof and you can play as loud as you want. Also, they rent instrument and equipment, as well as sell consumable things such as strings. All kinds of information regarding the other bands in the area can be found also. So, to a bandsman, practice studios have everything they ever need. Maybe it's like a relaxation spa for corporate warriors. The 3 years in the countryside is like a nap in the city. Huh? Do I need to understand that sentence? If we go into places like that, I feel like we will improve twice or 3 times faster. If you all feel that way, then we should go. But we are hesitant. We have the image of some rough people gathering at the places like that. I'm the only guy and I'm reluctant. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but one of the reasons why I have such a negative image is because of the attitude of the light music club. They must be especially nasty people, but there are always people who make fun of the beginners. I know that's not the case everywhere, but I'm sure there's good ones and bad ones. However, we don't have enough information to distinguish. Murakami loves to research, but he must be busy lately because I can never catch him. Besides, I can't always depend on him. Also, there's another extremely important reason. We really don't need a practice place like that. I can't even hold down the strings. Genie's arms and legs all move together. Kashiwara gets tired quickly and has to take a break. And when Kirari is singing, she can't listen to others. We still have a lot to learn before we can talk about studios. But technique-wise, we have improved quite a bit. I'm finally starting to be able to hold the strings. Genie forgets about her legs and can move her hands separately. They get tangled up sometimes though. Kashiwara is able to go on a little longer than before. After practice she looks like she's about to die, but at least she doesn't pass out. Kirari now notices when the other members stop playing. So, when we get like this, we want to practice in a decent place. Like Kashiwara says, we can't keep practicing this way. The drums, the volume turned down. Genie mourns from the bottom of her heart, so we decide to go for the studio on the weekend. We can't be anxious, we don't have much time. Yeah, the studio is located near the station. Holy shit, that was a quick snap, and the weekend is here. But I have a hard time finding it. When I get there by the map in the magazine, I see Kashiwara next to the entrance in plain clothes. She bows.
Konnichiwa.
The guitar case doesn't look right on her fragile body. Besides, it really looks heavy. I look at my watch, thinking that maybe I'm late. Kashiwara notices me doing so.
私が早く来たんです。キラちゃんと部長はちょっと遅れるそうです。
They were in high spirits. What happened?
部長は単位のことで学校と話があって、キラちゃんは家の用事が急に入っちゃったそうです。でも時間ギリギリには来られるみたいですよ。
Okay, well, by the way, isn't that instrument too heavy for you, Kashiwara?
大丈夫です。最近は毎日担いで歩いてますから。
Kashiwara smiled. She looks pretty healthy today. But why do they have to be so late today? Even though you were here
いいん
early.
です。私、待つの好きですから。
Kashiwara smiles again. Such an elegant smile. I can't help wondering if she should be in the band. You don't mind waiting? That's strange.
知ってる人がこっちに向かって歩いてくるのを見るのが好きなんです。
Oh. I see. Even if she doesn't mind waiting, we can't just stand out here for the other two. I suggest we wait inside. At the bottom of the stairs, there's a receptionist. He's a middle-aged man looking at a magazine. He greets us warmly. The badge on his chest says he's the manager. I tell him my name and the reservation time. We are about 15 minutes early. You're early! I feel a little embarrassed. By the counter, there are a few types of strings, sticks, and picks, and while I talk to the manager, Kashiwara looks at them curiously. When the manager notices it...
欲しいの？それうちのオリジナルだよ。
The manager queries her. I can't say queries. That's actually a thing I say a lot.
いえ、見ていただけです。
She puts it back in a hurry. Well, we just have to wait. There's a little space with chairs and the vending machines next to the receptionist counter, so we decide to wait there. We sit next to each other. There's another band in the back, and they are sitting around in the small table. They are in the school uniform, so they must be younger than us, or at the same age. They're talking about the cast from popular variety show. It feels like any other after-school activity, so especially with the welcoming personality of the manager, I think it's a normal place after all. By the time we get there, my anxiety is almost all gone. And this is it for this episode. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!